Deuteronomy chapter 14. Let's go to verse 22. Let's start from verse 22. Thou shalt truly, Deuteronomy 14:22, thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth. When? Read it now. When? Year by year. Now look at it. The children of Israel, God gave them this covenant. God gave them this covenant. And that was the covenant Jesus came to fulfill, to now help us into another new covenant. Now look at it. He said, you will truly tithe all the increase of thy seed. So tithing is seed. Tithe is not money. All right. Tithing is what? Tithing is seed. Tithing is not money. It's a seed. And the field bring it forth. When? Year by year. You see, it is so amazing. And is it amazing? Yeah, I can say amazing, but in the negative form. It is so sad that they turned tithing to month by month. Can you see this thing? That it is year by year. Year by year. There are 3 different types of tithes that I will be telling you from this Deuteronomy chapter 14. Number 1 type of tithe is the Levitical tithe. I will explain. Don't worry. It's the Levitical tithe. You know, I will explain those things. It's a type that was given to the priests, you know, who are not permitted to work, but under the law, you know, they give unto the priests. That's number 1 type of tithe. I will explain all of those things. Don't worry. The Levitical type of tithe. There's another type of tithe called the feast tithe. It's a tithe it's a ceremonial tithe. Oblation. Oblation means ceremony. Is a ceremonial type of tithe. And there is the last type of tithe. It's called the poor tithe. It's tithe for the poor. I will explain. You will see all of those things in this Deuteronomy chapter 14 that we are looking at. You know, I shared this with a sister one time ago. She came to my office, and then she's from the Seventh-day Adventist or so. Then she came into my office. Then we began a serious discussion. Then she began to ask me some of those things. Then I shared with her some of her videos, but I now explained some things to her. As I opened Deuteronomy 14, she told me I can never forget. She said, but I've never read this. If I was reading it from my Bible. So when she said she has never read it, I closed my Bible. I told her to open her Bible on her phone so that she will not think I am actually the one reading it from my head. I said, no problem. Read it from yours. So when she started reading it, she checked her app again. Is this app correct? I said, at least I've not done any magic to change your app. So I told her, you can download another app. No, because, you know, I always want people to read the Bible themselves. Now look at it. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year. Let me tell you something, brethren. Anybody that is telling you to bring tithe month by month is scamming you. Because the scripture never said tithe is monthly. It's not monthly. It is the wisdom of men that is foolishness unto God that brought it month by month. You know why? Because they sat down and realized that if they tell you to wait year by year, you will not bring it. You know why? Needs will have come. So they tell you, in fact, some churches will preach to you that if you collect your salary today, you must not sleep. You must make sure you transfer your tithing. It is a scam. It is not the will of God. You see, there is nothing wrong if you want to give 10%. There's nothing wrong. And there is nothing wrong if it is 1%. You know, we have looked at giving. We can give. How should we give? The church. How should we give? Cheerfully. As you purpose in your heart. If you propose 1%, so be it. If you propose nothing, so be it. But you see, if you love God and you see his work going, you will give. But you see, the psychology of men said if we wait for year by year, they claim to be following the Bible, but they are not following it completely. That's a fraud. Now, you may be asking me, as you are hearing me now, that, do you mean that most of the so-called fathers of faith, they call them fathers of faith, do you feel that they are scamming us? Shall I tell you, it's YES. Yes, they are scamming you. It's a scam.